Hello there, and welcome back to the Southern Airs Take on Belfast.
We continue this vlog with a small stop-off before heading off to the Ulster History Museum, the Ronnie Bar.
I just had to take Matt here, as I know he's a massive fan of the Dubliners, and to have a bar dedicated to one of the lead members of the Dubliners, Mr. Ronnie Drew, it would be a perfect place to visit.
Of course, what else should you do in Ireland but have a nice refreshing pint of Guinness? It tastes so much better in Ireland. I could drink it like water. But as much as we wanted another pint, unfortunately we couldn't, as we're on a tight schedule. We learned about the period called the Troubles, which for me was a very tough part of the museum to get through. I'd known about the issues in the past, but I never knew this much in-depth detail about them. After that though, we learned more about the history of the island that is Ireland, how they developed during the Stone Age, Bronze Age and so on. There's plenty of taxidermy animals and even a genuine Egyptian mummy. Now that was a sight to see.
We walked into a room after the mummy and saw a whole bunch of different minerals and rock form. They looked magnificent. Matt said to me that his other half would love this room, because she loves all sorts of crystals and gems.
We finished the museum and we had to head back to our hotel, the Premier Inn, which was in Alfred Street. The hotel was your basic Premier Inn, which was really comfy. The bed was soft, the lights had a nice warm glow, and the staff was super friendly and welcoming.
We had to rest after our long day. As we mentioned before, we were up at 4 AM, and at this point we were feeling very tired.
We have done the Ulster Museum. We are back in our Premier Inn, ready for a good night's sleep a bit later on. We definitely need it after being up at about 4 o'clock this morning. I'll just bring that closer to us.
Yeah.
I think the Ulster Museum for me, it was at the beginning it was tough to get through. It reminded me a lot of the GPO in Dublin. Mm-hmm. Where it is based on the history of the country and the wars and the fights and the politics behind it. But then you get some pretty interesting parts where you get to see an actual mummy.
And a load of taxidermists.
That's yeah. So all in all, been a pretty good day.
It's a bit like a combination of the London History and London Science Museum, but on a slightly smaller scale.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. As I say, we're gonna head to sleep pretty soon. We'll probably head up to a little pub called Filthy McNasty's. Tyler likes to go there. If we can get in, it's first come first serve for them.
Play it by ear.
Yeah, play it by ear. If not, then we just get a chicken meal or something, whatever. We're both very tired, as you can probably see.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. So we'll catch you all a bit later on, maybe in the morning. We'll see how it goes.
I bought the first round of drinks, as it was me inviting Matt there. I got him a Heineken, and I had a whiskey and coke. After that, we were offered some Jaeger bombs, so I decided to brave one while Matt chickened out. Okay, so this is a Jaeger bomb, and it smells like a bomb as well.
Down in one. We headed out as we were both hungry and went to this chicken shop. This is the kind of shop that you go to when you're drunk. It was mediocre at best, but not anywhere as good as what Tyler was saying about.
Hey man, I had to get you to try it, don't I?
Irish breakfasts are always better than English breakfasts because the sausages are plumper and the bacon is so much thicker. Yum.
Well, once we finished our breakfast, checked out the hotel, and I walked down to a place that I absolutely enjoy. It's one of the best places if you fancy coffee and donuts. The Canadian cafe brand, Tim Hortons. They have the best donuts, as I just said, and I decided to couple mine with a bit of white hot chocolate.
So I said to Tyler, if he licks us off this dirty table, Licks his jam off the dirty table. I'll get him an electric blues next time we go to Hard Rock. There is the jam. There is the lick. And I now have to get you an electric blues at the Hard Rock Cafe when we next go.
Yeah, woof woof. Afterwards, on the way back to the airport, I took Matt into a music shop which has some incredible looking guitars. Man, I wish I could have got myself a beautiful bass guitar, but I don't think British Airways would have allowed me to put it in my hand baggage allowance.
We hopped onto a bus to make our way back to the airport for our journey home. It was a shame that we had to end our trip, but we couldn't stay in Belfast forever.
After going through airport security, there was one more place I wanted to take Matt. The Belfast City Airport Aspire Lounge.
I've never been to an airport lounge before, so I just had to try it out. The food was lovely. I tried some potato crisps for the first time ever. So we're currently sat in the Aspire Lounge, which is in Belfast City Airport. It's a very, very nice lounge. I mean, I've never been in it before. Have you been in it before?
Not this one, no.
No. Some beautiful views of the Belfast mountains, which hopefully I'll be able to sort that out in a minute. I'll get some pictures up for you guys. And yeah, it's wonderful in here. It really is. And hopefully we'll be able to see our flight land in, I don't know, half an hour or so? Something, give or take, yeah. Got him. What's your opinions?
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, I should put that down. I've also got myself Guinness. Has to be done, of course. Yeah. So smooth. So yeah, we'll update you as we get on the plane. It's not bad in here, is it? There you go, top that up. Lovely. It is so very nice. Absolutely gorgeous.
We had to board our plane back to London, which was another Airbus A319. Again, we did hope for the retrojet, but unfortunately it was not to be again. Ah well. We did my preferred boarding method, which is what I call an open board, where you walk down up to the plane outside and go up the stairs into the aircraft. Man, you got some great views from that.
I personally found this takeoff much faster than at Heathrow. I struggled to get my phone on the window to record the takeoff. Not long after takeoff, Tyler had to dash to the toilet. It was the fastest I've ever seen him run. I wonder why.
After a short flight, we landed back in Heathrow, going past the beautiful Concorde. tell that the pilot in the clip was struggling to land the plane in the heavy winds, but we safely got down anyway. Big shout out to British Airways for another successful flight.
Ready to go home. Just want to say, oh, something's taken off up there. I don't know if you can see it.
321 Neo.
Yeah.
Brand new toy.
I just want to say thank you very much for losing another bet and for actually paying up again. And
This is becoming an expensive hobby for me.
Absolutely.
On the plus side, bit of good news. Despite everything that's gone on with the pandemic and hiatuses in me being able to fly as much as I do, this trip has actually secured me my Ruby tier status with the One World Alliance for another year.
Silver lining in every cloud, eh?
Yep, so really happy about that.
Yeah.
The A320 Neo just arrived.
Let's see if I can turn it around. There you go. Just on there. Yeah, as I said, we're about to head home. It's been a long couple of days, but at the same time, it's just flown by, no pun intended. Yeah, anything else to say?
Come fly with me. Let's fly away.
Fair enough. Well, we'll see you all around.
Once again, we hope you enjoyed watching our trip.
There will be many more to come. I think this is the wrong script.
No, it's the right one. It's the last bit.
As we were finishing up the Titanic Museum, there was still one more place to visit. The very last White Star liner in existence.
No, you're right. That is the wrong one.
I told you so, you prick!
Fucking hell.